Hello everyone, I am here with a list abandoned movie sets. Number 21, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly Frontier Town. This western frontier town in the old world Tabernas Desert in Spain, was the set of more than 200 movies, including Fort Bravo, before being abandoned as western films lost popularity. Number 20, Mama Abandoned Home. The House in the Woods from Guillermo del Toro's horror film looks even more terrifying after years of abandonment. Number 19, Looper Diner. The iconic diner remains neglected in the middle of a field near Napoleonville, Louisiana. Number 18, The Fugitive Escape Scene. The remains of the prison bus crash scene remain abandoned at the side of the track where the scene was filmed in Dillsboro, North Carolina. Number 17, Big Fish. Spectre. The idyllic town of Spectre looks even more haunted after a decade of abandonment. Montgomery, USA. Number 16, The Hills Have Eyes. Gas Haven. This iconic location was built specifically for the movie and later abandoned along with other equipment that wasn't worth bringing back from deep in the desert wastelands where the movie was filmed. Souss Massadra, Morocco. Number 15, The Patriot. Spanish Mission. The old Spanish mission set from The Patriot was left behind in a stagnant swamp after filming was completed. Cypress Gardens, South Carolina. Number 14, Popeye. Popeye Village. Robin Williams' Popeye was filmed in a small village in Malta, built specifically for the movie. After filming ended, it was cheaper to leave the village than to knock it down. Melilla, Malta. Number 13, The Abyss Submarine. The remains of the unfinished Cherokee nuclear plant were used to film underwater scenes in the abyss. The massive structures were filled with water to create an ocean. Gaffney, South Carolina. Number 12, Lone Star Township. Contrabando, Texas. Number 11, Batman, 1989, Gotham City. The set of Gotham City was left to rot after Batman ended shooting. Although the site in Buckinghamshire, England now seems to have been demolished, for a few years after shooting, you could visit Gotham Bank and various other buildings and props, including Batman's safe. Number 10, MASH. The sign MASH was shot 25 miles south of Los Angeles in what is now Malibu Creek State Park. But some of the more recognizable parts of the set were left behind. Number 9, Full Metal Jacket. Vietnam. Because director Stanley Kubrick didn't like to travel, Full Metal Jacket, set mostly in Vietnam, was fully shot in London, England. The abandoned Beckton gas works were used to shoot the major battle scenes. Number 8, Blue Brothers Mall Chase. The Dixie Square Mall in Harvey, Illinois, was already abandoned when it was wrecked for the iconic chase scene. The Toys R Us sign remains to this day. Number 7, Cleopatra and the Passion of the Christ. Rome. Cinecittà Studios were built in the late 1930s just outside of Rome. Following the decline of the Italian movie industry, the classic Roman streets were abandoned. Number 6, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters. Augsburg. With the movie largely panned by critics, the set used to portray a German town was quickly left to its own devices. You can find the remains in a forest a few miles away from Berlin, Germany. Number 5, Schindler's List. Plazo Labor Camp. This dilapidated replica of the Plazo Labor Camp is almost as haunting as the real thing. The remains can be found used in Krakow, Poland. Number 4, Lord of the Rings. The Shire now occupied by sheep rather than hobbits. The set has been ripped of everything except the hobbit holes. Matamata, New Zealand. Number 3, Hunger Games. District 12. The slums of District 12 were filmed in an already abandoned 1920s textile community at Henry River Mill Village, North Carolina. Number 2, Pirates of the Caribbean. Port Royal. Walaleba Bay, which once acted as Port Royal in Pirates of the Caribbean, is still home to many of the props, including replica cannons. And finally, on number 1, Star Wars. Tatooine. The vast Mars-like Grande Dunes of Tunisia and Morocco were the only places on the planet that could play host to this strange alien world. Sets from the original movies and the prequels still litter the desert.